Hi there, Brett Webster with PremiumShield. Today we're demonstrating our new PremiumShield Elite with Never Scratch technology. Some of you know it as self-healing. Today I'm going to do the test with a couple of different brass brushes. First, this is the standard US testing brush. Right here we have the film. It's already been applied. As you can see, extremely high gloss. We're using a black surface so that you can see anything in there. I'm going to press down with this brush as hard as I possibly can. You can zoom in here. You can tell I'm almost going to snap the brush with how hard I'm pushing down on that. You would never ever would you do this to your painted surface. Let me just wipe off some of the residue from the brush. As you can see, there's not a scratch from that brush anywhere here. Let me do it again for you. This is why we call it Never Scratch, because not only does it self-heal, but it will never actually scratch in the first place. Take a look at that. Not a scratch. Alright guys, well, our last test with the standard brush didn't even put a scratch in the surface of our film. So now I'm taking it up a step. This is a very coarse brush, brass brush that is used typically to clean your barbecue or your grill. Obviously, again, I would never ever touch my painted car surface with this product. You can hear that. Pressing down on the film. Again, this is our Elite with Never Scratch technology. Again, I don't even need to wipe that down, guys. There's nothing there. Now, you show me any products on the market where you can scratch the surface of the film with a brush like that and never actually even get a scratch. So one of the other things we're going to demonstrate here today is how does the Elite with Never Scratch technology actually stretch. This panel was installed yesterday, so we're going on about 12 hours since we installed it. I've got my alcohol solution here just to, let's say we came back from the install after an hour or two and noticed there was a hair or a piece of dirt stuck under the film. Now, a lot of the top coated films on the market have an elongation point where they'll crack and they'll craze. What I'm going to do here is pick this film up. Now, if you can zoom in here, I'll try and give you an idea of how much I'm actually stretching this film. Now again, we would never do this on a normal installation, but that gives you an idea of how much I'm stretching that top coat. I'm probably stretching that a good 30–40%. Now I'll let it relax. I'll redo my installation. Just to give you an idea, guys, that even after that test, our top coat hasn't lost any gloss, it hasn't cracked, it hasn't crazed. It's just as good as yesterday when I did the installation. Alright guys, we're going to do a Sharpie test here on a white painted panel. This is our new PremiumShield Elite with Never Scratch technology. Just using my soapy water here for a flat panel. Just to give you an idea. So if you want to zoom in on this panel, you'll see, I'll give it a little squirt here. Again guys, this is just a hand cut piece. I'm just going to push out this moisture and let me grab the Sharpie and show you how it works. Okay guys, so we have a permanent Sharpie, and in this case I'm going to use denatured alcohol, which normally on top coated films you would never use because it's way too potent and will eat through most of the top coats on the market. So here we go. Here's my Sharpie. I'll give it a little Bit of time to dry out there. Usually the Sharpie dries within a second or two. I mean, that's the reason it's a permanent marker. We'll give it a couple more seconds there. Okay, so here we go, guys. Denatured alcohol. I'm going to let it sit on the surface here. Again, you would never use this on most top-coated films because it will destroy the top coat. Now, I'm not even using a cloth yet, and you can already see I've removed probably 90% of that stain. Yeah, you need to use a little bit of elbow grease on some of these, but you'll see slowly but surely we'll get that off.